Also, it's been 2 weeks since a gas explosion forced more than 100 people out of their apartment in Northwest D.C. One woman was badly injured.
And tonight, these people still can't return home, but they are finally getting some answers about what comes next.
Yeah, our Katie Lusso has been following this for us. And Katie, let's start with this. We know you spoke with the family member of the woman who was injured. What are they telling you?
Yeah, well, tonight they say that she is still in critical condition with a long road ahead for her, but they are staying positive. Now, as for the town hall, it was strictly for the tenants. Media were not allowed inside. However, we were able to get an update from D.C. officials before that meeting who say they do not expect tenants to be able to return to their homes anytime soon. Now, since the explosion on September 20th, nearly 100 people who live there have been staying at local hotels. But on October 11th, the district says they'll no longer provide that free temporary housing. They will, however, offer resources to help the people who lived there find new housing. Now, I was able to connect with the neighborhood advisory commissioner who represents the area, and here's what he told me tonight.
We need to keep in mind a healthy sense of compassion for all the people that were affected, lost their homes. I can assure you that I and the ANC will be doing everything we can to be in touch with residents from this building and find them housing vouchers.
Katie, so what about the owner of this property? Where have they been through all this?
Yeah, we asked the DOB about that tonight, and they said that they described the owner as less than responsive throughout this entire process. So that's a little bit concerning, the entire ordeal, less than responsive. He also told us that they were issued a correction order today, which means the owner has to come up with a plan on how to correct the issue within 60 days and tell the city what that plan is within 7 days of today. Now, we are talking about a building that the DOB says needs extensive repairs since gas leaks were found throughout the building. However, there is another issue here. This building is also going through some legal issues.
There's an ongoing lawsuit at the building, and as long as the lawsuit is in place, the building owners cannot initiate repairs.
And until those repairs are made, no one can go back inside the building.
So you intimated a little bit about some of the issues, but is there a longer sort of history of issues at this building?
Yes and no. So if you ask the tenants, they're going to tell you that there were plumbing issues, mice, and a smell of gas. But the DOB says there weren't a lot of official complaints made. Now, a reminder tonight that if you are dealing with issues in your building, you can file a complaint directly with the Department of Buildings. And we put a direct link for you up on WUSA9.com. And one last thing, the director of the DOB told us tonight that the other properties this owner has, they're going to be inspected in the next week or so.
Well, it sounds like they went from a bad situation to something worse and now still unknown. All right, Katie, we know you'll be following this.